improv group. How are you guys doing tonight? Good. How many of you have seen an improv show before?
How many of you have had somebody ask you if you've seen an improv show before? Yeah!
Blow our hands this time.
We're gonna do a improv show for you, and all we need to get started is a suggestion of something you want to see a show about.
Crying babies.
I heard cornbread. Is that right?
Crying babies.
Cornbread. Cornbread. So we're gonna go with cornbread.
Cornbread reminds me of one of my neighbors. His name is Bill, and he looks like he's Amish, but he's not. And he makes the best cornbread. I don't actually know how much corn is in there. It's really sweet and delicious, and he puts sort of like candied mangoes.
So
and
actually,
ginger.
cornbread reminds me of when I went to Colombia and I learned about something called an arepa. And it's kind of like cornbread. You could say it's made out of corn. It's like a tortilla. It was really delicious, and I tried to make it. That one wasn't so delicious. And recently, actually, like
I can't think of the word cornbread without thinking you're gonna finish that cornbread boy, like from the movie Shawshank Redemption or something like that. And there's so many other words that are like that for me. They're just like you hear this word and it just instantly triggers a movie.
Every time I'm in prison, I always think to myself, can I get a poster of a lady that I can dig a wall behind? Because I hate being in prison. It totally sucks. There's no cornbread. People are always taking it from you. And one day, a long time ago, when I was in prison, I thought to myself, if I take a little rock and I pretend it's like hammering shit, I can put my pants and go to the prison yard and drop it out. And then I realized I was just watching a movie. Sad times.
Well, that reminds me of a time when I was in like 3rd grade and we were doing this like group dare thing at lunch where it was like, okay, how can we make the grossest frickin' combination of like chocolate milk? There was like those like pizza like
Alright, that reminds me of a time.
cornbread.
Luckily, my mom's not here. She's a terrible cook. I love her, but she's just not a good cook. And she would make cornbread, and it's just dry, and it's gross. And whenever she makes like something like chicken, baked chicken, she just doesn't put seasoning on it. It's just bland, and it's basically everything else she cooks. It's just
Well, that reminds me of the time when I tried to play a prank on my entire 3rd grade class, and I actually made like homemade Play-Doh, and I cut out little cookies and I put sprinkles on top, and it was like incredibly salty. And so I handed them out into my class, and they actually start eating them. And people actually ate more than one bite, which I just thought was amazing, because I would have spat that out immediately. I got in a lot of trouble for that.
I want a divorce.
What?
I want a divorce.
I cooked you something nasty, just like you wanted.
Sharon, I'm done with the nasty food, okay?
You said that's what you like.
I said it was what I liked because it's what you wanted to hear. I'm over it. This mac and cheese has barely any cheese on it. I mean, it's like, who taught you how to cook, Sharon?
I mean, I just like look up stuff on Pinterest and like.
You just look at the pictures? What's going on?
I like the epic fail ones. You know, fine. Fine.
So you.
What else do I do that you don't really want
We
me
don't have
to
to
do?
go into all the details. Let's just get the divorce based on that.
No, I think you should stay here and love me.
What?
Yeah.
Love you despite the fact that you can't cook.
Yeah. That's not all I am. I'm so much more than that. And you owe it to me to love me.
I owe it to you?
Yeah.
Oh, so now this is transactional.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, fine. Well, you owe it to me to learn how to cook.
Well,
Okay?
I feel like I've been doing a great job. I know I've been doing great.
How do you know, Sharon?
Because I like all my nasty food. It's great.
I'm dumbfounded. I'm speechless.
It's great.
Sign the papers.
No, you don't fold your socks right.
Oh, so now I gotta fold my socks right to get a decent meal?
Yeah, I've told you for years that you need to fold them right.
Well, if you
don't
want me
them
to
right.
fold them right, then you gotta pick up the clothes right.
Okay, well, if you want me to pick up the clothes right, then you need to, you know, Do everything else right.
Oh, so I gotta do everything else and then you'll do what, huh? You'll do what, Sharon?
And then I'll make the pizza you always wanted.
Oh, finally, you'll get the DiGiorno's out of the freezer. Put 'em in.
Exactly.
How long have you been in for?
I don't have my watch, but I think it's already been like 27 minutes. You?
I've been in the clink for 37 years.
Years?
Yeah.
What did you do? Help! Officer!
I stole a car.
Okay.
And then ran it through a Starbucks.
Like, through the drive-thru?
Originally.
Help! Officer! I need to go to the bathroom.
It's the bathroom right there.
I really like privacy, especially from drive-through drivers.
You've never been through a drive-through, you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, I just like went through and ordered food and things like that. But you said you drove through the drive-through.
It's so much more of a rush to just order and just go. Just
Officer,
don't even get your food. Just throw the money through the window when you're going.
okay. So you just went through the drive-through, you threw the money in there, and you left.
Yeah. Stole my dad's car.
Officer! You opened this cage.
Oh, you're with Cafe Latte?
Yeah.
Can't you stuff me that guy?
Wait! Come back! Don't leave me.
You want some toilet wine?
No! I really don't. Don't drink that, man. Don't drink that. No! Get me out of here.
You want some?
No, I don't want any.
So, what are you in here for, by the way?
It's my chance to really scare him with something. Okay.
You look like you were stealing internet.
It was much worse than that. Yeah, I used to be a college student. And then
Fancy, you went to college.
well, I'm not done. And then I got a B. And then I complained about it to my teacher real aggressively, like.
Yeah, and they put you in the basement jail as well of UF.
Yeah. What's up?
That's pretty hardcore, though.
I know. I'm bad.
I mean, I never learned to read real good.
Sorry.
Been teaching myself.
Ooh, I'm really sorry.
That's what all this writing here is back here.
Right. Right. Yes.
You can read it, right?
Of course.
You don't look real confident. What's it say, son?
My name is Cafe Latte. I drink wine from the toilet and I drove through a drive-through at Starbucks.
I'm teaching myself real good, it seems. It's exactly what it says.
Officer!
Making up these cookies real good. Got some cyanide, a little bit of arsenic.
Mom, I'm not getting those.
What?
That stuff is bad. That's not. That doesn't sound like what Martha was saying goes in.
No, this is the Martha Stewart Prison Edition.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but who are you baking this for?
You know, my friend next door, who your lovely father loves to visit.
Oh.
Oh, Marissa, it's so nice to have you over.
I know, I made you these lovely macadamia almond cookies.
Wow, that's so great. I didn't know they turn green when you cook them.
Well, you know, I added my little specialness to them.
Little specialness. I wonder if I can guess it. Is it paprika? It's a weird
No, it's not paprika.
extra sugar.
It's not extra sugar, but you know, I know that you like sweet things.
I do like sweet things. You're right. I'm just a sweet lady. That's what that's what your husband always says. He says I'm so sweet.
I know he does.
Oh, honey. Oh.
Would you like a cookie?
Yeah, you made them yourself? Oh no, I didn't make them. Your wife made them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I did.
Special edition Martha Prison special edition.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Okay, on the count of 3, throw the platter at her and run.
You don't want to eat them, do ya?
Yes, honey.
Why don't I see you take a bite? Why don't you look at me?
Swallowed it whole. It was delicious.
Oh, was it?
Don't eat the cookie! Mopping the floor.
Mopping the floor.
Mopping the floor. So that don't be queen.
Mopping the floor.
Mopping the floor.
Guys, I don't think this is what they meant by ragtime.
Dude, we've got a beat going. Remember, like, mopping the floor. Mopping.
We'll make it to Broadway one day.
Yeah.
Guys, we might be a bunch of lousy janitors. That doesn't mean we can't get our act together and pull the shit out.
Yeah, I'm with him.
Me too.
Yeah, I'd be with him if Steve could hold a note.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, I mean, Steve, you really get yourself like a pitch tuner.
I mean,
and
okay,
just
guys,
look
he's
at
a little flat, but come on, he's got the spirit. He's
Yeah.
got the pep in the step.
Yeah, we all need a fucking leader. None of y'all pussies are gonna do this shit if I don't do it.
Okay, I'm with these guys. You're turning kind of mean, Steve.
Like, I moved out of the best way, man. Come
Oh,
on.
okay.
You're my best friend.
That's right.
He didn't mean it like he meant it in a really mean way.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should hear the stuff he says behind your back.
Oh, they're bad.
Real bad. Real bad.
About me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, fine, then just
not
we'll
me.
harmonize.
We'll harmonize.
Okay.
And so what if I get it wrong? Because you won't even be able to tell because we're harmonizing.
Yeah.
That's not how tunes
that's
work.
not how it
That's
works.
not how that works.
Look, it's not my fault none of you guys like to sing.
What do you
Yeah,
mean we
wanna
don't
do
like
musical
to
theater.
sing? We love singing.
We like to sing well.
Let's sing her too.
Yeah, we've been working
Okay,
on this.
guys, a 1, a 2, a skiddly diddly do. Mopping
The floor, mopping the floor, mopping the floor.
Good freestyle, Jeremy. And Tommy, take us out with the closing note.
Right. Going to my pick up the clothes right workshop. I'm really glad we're still together.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
True love, feels great.
Wouldn't know.
What?
I said I wouldn't know.
I've really been trying.
Oh God, I can't believe you're making me drive you to this class.
I just wanted some bonding, Like I want you to know I'm trying.
You want to bond over this?
Mom, Dad, it's really obvious to me as a 9-year-old from the back seat that you guys aren't gonna make this work.
But we're doing it for you.
I know, and it's terribly painful because it sucks.
You're not supposed to feel the vibes, son. Just put on the vibe shield.
Haven't you heard the adage, kids do as their parents do and not as they say? I'm gonna grow up and be fucked up just like the two of you.
We're not fucked up.
Yeah.
Your mother and I are not fucked
I'm
up.
sorry,
not.
really messed up. Whatever.
And you could have left. We could have stayed at home. the two of us, we could have stayed at home.
This is our family bonding.
It's you taking the class, and we're driving you to the class.
Just thought it would help. But don't you like my nasty food, Johnny?
I mean, yeah, it's really fun to play with.
God.
It's really fun to play with.
It's not meant for playing.
Well, that's what Dad does, and like I said, kids do it like their parents do, and not as their parents say.
You just play with my food?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you play with your food too?
The food that you give me?
Yeah, I didn't know if you just played with mine.
Yeah, no, I play with the food that
Okay.
you put on my plate.
But not the food that we go out and get whenever we're done playing. That one. That's what you mean by kiss food. Who eats that one?
I'm sorry, babe. You don't have it in you. You know?
God. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's all over.
I mean, Mom, don't say that. Maybe you guys can still work this out.
Oh, no.
How's it feel to still be on that side?
It's rough in here.
Yeah, stinks in there too.
It's got a good brew going. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm saying that you smell bad, and I feel confident enough to say that from this side of the bars. That's right.
What would happen if I got to the other side of the bars?
I would tell you that you smell very nice. But since you're on that side, you stink.
I guess that's fair. How is it on that side of the bars?
Dude, it's
How's
great.
the world
I
out
mean, I
there?
can walk more than 6 feet. It's like I can walk all the way over here.
Is Tamagotchi still a thing?
I think so. I think they call it Tamagotchi Connection now.
Can you feed mine for me?
Oh yeah, dude, you have one. Where is it?
Yeah, it's in a shoebox
Shoebox.
at 1216 7th Terrace.
1216 7th Terrace. Okay, shoebox.
Yeah, it's in a shoebox in my
1216 7th
room,
Terrace. Shoebox. Okay.
underneath a loose floorboard
Underneath a loose floorboard.
in my bedroom.
In your bedroom.
You know it's my bedroom because it smells like me.
It smells like you. Okay. Shoebox. 1267 7th Terrace.
There ain't no Tamagotchi. And people have come here 12 times and there ain't no damn Tamagotchi.
No, you don't understand. I'm sent on a very special mission. I gotta feed the Tamagotchi
No!
any day.
Amscray!
It's in the floorboard.
No digital turds here.
Like in the movies when they hide something in the floorboard,
Ow!
and then there's a new tenant,
Get out
and they don't know
of
anything
here!
about it.
No.
So did you feed my Tamagotchi, son?
Okay, so I've run into a complication.
He's gonna die if you don't feed him.
That's what I told the crazy.
Hey, teacher screamer, back in the cell.
Why?
Don't question me. Back in the cell.
How did he get out? It was just unlocked the entire time. I just walked out. Son of a!
You smell really nice.
I didn't even toilet one.
You smell really, really nice, by the way. Oh,
Did you feed my Tamagotchi?
no.
He's gonna die. You're on the side now.
All right, now, Mommy's gonna have to go away for a little bit.
What'd you do?
Nothing that didn't need to be done.
Mommy, what? You left last week.
Well, that was to set up my long vacation in Europe, which, when you're ready, I'll send for you.
So welcome to Davison Travel Agency. So how can I help you? Where are you looking to go?
I need to leave the country fairly quickly.
You look like somebody that killed somebody.
No!
It's fine. That's the only people that use travel agencies anymore. Oh man, I got a whole folder of safe houses in Europe.
All right. So, like, do you recommend like a more Eastern European country because they have fewer extradition treaties with the United States?
Yes, that's exactly what I would say. It sounds like you've done your homework.
I have.
Have you been going on the internet and researching?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna send somebody to your house and just break all your computers. Because they're just gonna read your
I have a
emails.
microwave just in case.
Okay. You seem like a fantastic mother, except for the murder.
Mother's got to do what a mother's got to do.
So we're gonna send you to like an Eastern European country, like Lithuania or Slovakia or something like that.
Can I go to Croatia? It's gorgeous.
That's fine. I don't know. You're gonna go to honestly all of them.
Okay. Oh, you've got a network.
Yeah, there's a network. You just travel from country to country. It's disguised as a college guided tour.
Okay.
So,
Oh, that'll be wonderful for my daughter.
You're gonna bring your daughter with you when you're hiding from.
Eventually.
Okay. Well, that's something I'll take into consideration.
Okay, great.
Now. Okay, that's great.
So, Tom, who's gonna be my mom while you're gone for like 3 years?
Well, I'll still be your mom. And if your father ever decides to